go. 3, 2, 1. And I am recording as well.
Yep, I'm recording too.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Today we have another fun topic. I didn't hear about this until today. Dr. Tom, can you get it started with us?
Yeah, so the enhanced games. I was scrolling on Instagram and someone decided to make a post about it. I had no idea that it was actually happening. I feel like I remember hearing about this a while ago, but basically we're taking the Olympics and we're putting everyone on drugs. Not the fun drugs that you know that everyone thinks about. We're talking steroids.
Yeah, so not the ones that Dr. Tom uses every Tuesday. We're talking about the ones that
I don't use any drugs. It was a joke.
Very true, everybody. Dr. Tom does not use any drugs. But yeah, it's very mixed feelings for me. What do you think? Is this something that you would support? Like, do you think allowing all of these performance-enhancing drugs is a good idea for sports?
I do and I don't. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like I'm as like a human just curious to see like what can like PEDs at these levels what can they do for athletes and where can it push the human body? Now everyone's probably wondering like, okay, like all these athletes are allowed to use PEDs. They're still being utilized under medical supervision. So it's not like you could just go and like blast yourself with a bunch of testosterone and HGH and just like go all the way through like the roof, build up all this muscle so you can beat everybody. Like, no, there's still limitations. It needs to be safely utilized. So that's, a big piece to all of this stuff too. But it's still interesting to see like they're letting them do it. There's doctors. They're testing them to make sure they're in safe ranges and safe levels. Like there's doctors doing all of it just to see like in the name of science where is this going to take the athletes. Now on the flip side, it's like, we weren't really ever intended to utilize these to improve our strength and our ability to run and swim and do all these things, but it's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think to me, I think about like the different sports that they have it in. So it looks like the big ones are swimming, track, and weightlifting. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about the enhanced games. Basically, the Olympics on steroids. Literally, that's what it is. But when I look at the weightlifting lineup, the two that stick out to me the most are, of course, the very famous strongmen. So Mitchell Hooper and Hafthor Bjornsson. And the big thing with those two...
The mountain.
Yeah, the mountain. The big thing with those two is they're strongmen who have obviously been enhanced for years. Now, this isn't necessarily to downgrade them. I mean, what they've done is very impressive. I mean, Mitchell Hooper is one world's strongest man. I think Hafthor Bjornsson won world's strongest man too, but I'm not too sure. Hello, Nancy. They have been enhanced for years. That is nothing different. So I don't know if there's going to be anything that they do that is that much more groundbreaking than what they've done already. Like Hafthor Bjornsson has already done a 500 kilo deadlift, which is an American 1,000.
What are the freedom units?
Yeah, I think it's around 1,100 pounds. I don't know how much more they can really break the limit. You know what I mean?
We're going to find out. I mean, we're going to see what we can push the limits to. And their whole argument, like the people who founded it, people like wonder like, okay, like, why are you doing this? Why are you letting the athletes dope like this? And they're arguing that elite athletes already do it. And, to an extent, unfortunately, there are a lot of athletes who do dope. So they're saying like, you know what, instead of being hypocritical and like, just letting them get by because you're not catching them at the right times, like, hey, listen, everyone in this league does it already. So, and they're saying it's part of like the future of human performance, which is an interesting argument because it's like, you're basically taking the human part out of it. No? Wouldn't you argue like that, like the whole human part of it is like how everyone's, enhanced a little different, not enhanced equally?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I still think it's just a little extra help. Nancy, we are talking about the enhanced games. We're talking about this thing that's like the Olympics, and everyone's allowed to take steroids and do whatever they want. I mean,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It's a little extra. It's almost like those exoskeletons that they have nowadays, that they help you go farther, faster, longer than anybody else. Um, it's just like it's extra help. I don't think that would count as a new world record to me if they're using a little extra help. It's like with baseball. All those players got caught, like Barry Bonds got caught taking steroids. A bunch of other players got caught taking steroids. And because of that, they have asterisks next to their names in the world record book. I just feel like it's like that. It's like an asterisk that you almost have to take it with a grain of salt.
No, but at the same time, like they stopped using it, and okay, their performance dipped. Like it's scientifically research proven that like these drugs can like blow it out of the water. Like you can grow all this muscle, you can get this much, like blood doping. Like you get that much more oxygen. Like Mr. Lance was killing it in the Tour de France. So it's I don't know. The research is there for it. Now there's a lot of problems with it still. Either way, like it's encouraging drug use, which is not a good thing. Like it basically says like, okay, well, if all these celebrities can do it and all these athletes can do it, then like you know what, then I can do it. Like no, it's not healthy. Like I made the joke at the beginning of this live stream saying like, oh well, it's not the fun drugs. Like no drugs are fun. No one should be using any of them. So that's a big issue with it.
To that point, I do think like I'm just thinking specifically athletes that are the best of the best. And if an athlete that's the best of the best wants to use something, honestly, it doesn't bother me that much because, I mean, they're getting paid for sort of all these detriments to their health. Now, the bad thing, I think, is when it comes to everyday people who see the enhanced games, see these world records broken, and they're just like, oh, I want to do that same thing. I might as well just, start taking all these drugs. Like, no one, like, that's not going to help anybody when it comes down to it. Thank you, Renzo.
Well, let's take it even a whole step deeper than that. It's just the idea too that like when we were younger and when we were not doctors and we were just everyday normal average kids, oftentimes who did we look up to? We looked up to athletes. Now, if the enhanced games get really big and like kids start watching it, who's to say a kid is going to be like, well, if the mountain is going to blast steroids and lift these weights, and like, why can't I do it? And now you got kids who are looking into getting into PEDs, and don't get me wrong, we already have a problem with that too.
Yeah. Hi, Joseph. But yeah, I agree that it's just another thing for kids to look up to that probably isn't the best thing to look up to. And it's even if you look at the fitness industry today, that everything is the biggest people ever with huge muscles, and it's really not that it's not attainable, but it's going to take years and years, and it's going to take, a little extra help in order to get to the size of a lot of these famous people. Like just off the top of my head, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's a huge one that he claims he's natural. I'm going to say that he's probably not.
He's natural now.
He probably is natural now. He lost a lot of muscle mass.
So but he wasn't natural. He wasn't natural then. It all depends on that's where it can get tricky because there's so many times when people ask like, oh, are you natural or not? It's like, oh yeah, I'm natural, and they claim it because it's like, yeah, in that exact moment, they didn't get caught using drugs.
Dwayne is convinced that he's never been not natural. He said he's never taken any drugs. Probably never been tested either.
WWE doesn't test.
WWE doesn't care. That's not the point.
No one could smell what The Rock was cooking.
That is true. You can't see me here. You can't see me.
But either way, there's a lot of really bad things that can happen, and I feel like it still just goes and undermines fair competition. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm sitting here hating on it. I am also on the scientific side of like, I'm really curious on what is going to happen. But the other scientific side is like, this is also incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, like I'd be lying to say it wasn't a fun thing.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm like back in like ancient Rome times, which is like I'm just watching gladiators, not just Yeah, steroids.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it, and I have no desire to do it, so I'm not going to get hurt. But I care about other people too,
yeah. Well,
and I can't stop them.
the last thing you ever want to hear is that someone was taking steroids and then they pass away because of it, or like they do all these things to enhance their skill in their life, and they have detrimental health effects. I mean, Ronnie Coleman is one of the biggest ones to me that you see him moving around and it's not good. He's not moving well anymore. He's still actually a pretty big guy, but the guy walks around with canes, I believe, like or they Lofstrand crutches.
Correct. I mean, they're lost trends, but correct me if I'm wrong. I thought he also had some kind of like neurological disease. I need to look this up.
I don't think Ronnie Coleman had any neurological disease. He has a terrible back. He crushed his back.
That I knew, but I don't know why I thought he also had.
I could be wrong. Anybody watching, do you know if Ronnie Coleman has any neurological or type of brain disease that is causing him to have issues with his walking? I always thought it was just his back. Oh wait, orthopedic surgeon explains what is wrong with Ronnie Coleman's leg. Let's see what this says.
Nah, it looks like he's in chronic pain.
Yeah, so he had multiple surgeries, a lot of things to work on his back, and that's just like years of destroying your body. And it's not just the steroids; it is just going through pain when you probably shouldn't, and just doing way more than you probably should. But the steroids aren't going to help. You know, you're gonna put more stress on your bones and muscles because they're so much bigger than everybody else's, and you're going to be a lot more likely because of that to have an injury or hurt your back or something like that.
But let's play a fun game of just like what would like modern sports look like if everybody blasted steroids. Think of the NFL for a second. Just think kickers. Just think like everyone's thinking like wide receivers, kickers, crushing 80-yard field goals.
Well,
We saw the 60-yard. That was impressive. 80 yards clean, 85. You're down to the other side of the field. You're like, you know what? We can't throw a touchdown. It's fourth down. Like the Jets have another option now.
but that goes
I'm
to
just
the
saying
question.
this could help my team.
Yeah, but that goes to the question that are they actually not doing it already? You know, like you said, they've figured out how to dose around their tests, and sometimes people get caught because they get a surprise test or something like that. But I feel like they already are still doing those. Like I've heard a lot of
No, but
podcasts, like in the UFC or even in the NBA, about people using PEDs.
yeah, but now like they can use them at high levels without getting caught.
Or not just not getting caught, but it's okay.
Again, I just think it could get interesting. We could
Yeah.
start them sooner. And again, I'm not advocating. I think it's a terrible idea, but it's just interesting. It's just interesting.
Yeah, so you are, but you're not.
Yes. Do we think that someone let's make a bet right now. Do we think that somebody at the enhanced game can beat Usain Bolt's 100-meter record? His record, I looked it up really quick, is
9.81?
9.58.
Oh, 9.58. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
freak of nature altogether. I almost want to know what the records or what the personal best of the athletes are at this point, because that would sort of tell you what the chances are of.
Well, there was a swimmer, Christian Goclumi. I can't say that name. But there's a swimmer who swam the 50-meter freestyle at 20.89 seconds. He beat the world record.
Yeah, so it's already been done, and that was only in the preliminaries, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Best sprinter in enhanced games.
I'm looking up the.
So Olympic medalist Fred Curley, which I believe he is a pretty well-known sprinter.
So here, just to put it in perspective really quick, the 50. That can't be the world record.
Right,
Wait a
Fred
minute.
Curley personal best in track and field I have a feeling he has a good one, and I don't know why the internet is not working for me. 9.76 is his best for the 100 meter. And of course, he's aiming to break Usain Bolt's record in the enhanced games. I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I think it's possible, sir. I think it's possible that he breaks the record.
the previous 50-meter freestyle was 20.88 seconds. So, I mean, that's already quick. So this guy beat it by 0.3 seconds.
Yeah.
What's
So
the personal best for the 100-meter? I was looking up the swim.
well, this guy, come on, internet. This guy's personal best was 9 point. Oh, come on, I just had it. I just closed it. I have to open it. It's like 9.8 or something like that.
Oh, he's going to beat it.
9.76.
He's going to beat it.
Yeah, so he has to cut off
We're gonna,
0.2 pretty much to break Usain Bolt's record.
which isn't. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh
wait a
man,
minute.
that's embarrassing.
So he has a 9.87 performance that was not legal. I don't know why it was not legal.
What do you mean? Of course, it's not legal. There's nothing illegal that he's doing.
Oh no! This isn't a different thing. This is not in the enhanced games.
No, I know. He probably got caught doping at a regular games, and
He probably got caught for some reason. Oh yeah, I wonder if it says why he didn't get caught.
or White did.
Or yeah,
Now he doesn't have to get caught. So now he can just keep blasting like all of the whatever he's doing.
Well, that's the thing. If you're like a fringe, like one of the best athletes, like let's say I come in 10th place every time I go to one of these sprinting events, and I'm not making any money, why am I not gonna just go for this enhanced games?
Because you're a sore loser.
No, but that's the whole reason. Like, why not do it? Like why not?
Yeah, because
I'm
no,
10th
like,
best. Why not make myself first best? Because no one else is gonna sign up anyway.
that's a sore loser mentality. Just be better.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a loser mentality. It is also a
So if we think about it, all the people in the enhanced games are just big losers who didn't want to do it natty. And I hope the Mountain hears that and beats me up.
I mean, obviously, like someone like the Mountain has a pretty well-rounded career, being in strongman, being in a lot of these other things. But
he did crush Pedro Pascal's head.
But that's what I am saying. I am saying what you're saying, that it's sort of a loser thing to do, because it's like, oh, I just couldn't figure out any other way to win, so why not just go into these enhanced games and win there?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And at the same time, like, I'm very interested. I don't even want to say excited because I don't condone this. I don't condone steroid use or drug use or anything. But I am interested to see what these losers can do on drugs.
I mean, it's true. I have nothing to say. Everyone watching, what do you guys think? The enhanced games, basically the Olympics, and you're allowed to use steroids. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think something else needs to be figured out? Or do you think it should just be stopped altogether? Sir, I'm on the website right now, theenhanced.com, www.enhanced.com. There is a button I can click that just says Get Enhanced. And that is exactly the problem with what we're saying here. This is all a money gaining thing. Like, this is like talking about fat loss, longevity, personalized testosterone. I haven't even clicked on any of these other links, and I could tell already this is just trying to sell us stuff. It's trying to sell us pills. It's trying to sell us stuff we don't need.
But also at the same time, like, why are they're only doing swim, track, weightlifting, and strongman? I want to see javelin. I want to see pole vault. I want to see Olympic enhanced hurling. Everyone's excited for hurling. Now let's watch hurling on steroids.
See, sir, this
You ever see that move a brush?
I do agree with you, but I now I'm under the rabbit hole of the Get Enhanced button. This is literally just selling us more medications. That is the entire reason for this. That
on the next episode of the Glue Guys Go Live, we're going to be enhanced.
let's try every single medication that's on here and see what happens. No,
Let's try a podcast
no,
enhanced. Maybe we
sir.
get more subscribers.
Let me get on a little bit of a soapbox here.
Go
Everyone
ahead.
looks for a quick fix. Everyone looks for like something that's going to make their life better yesterday, where it's way faster than everything. That's what the enhanced games is. It's making everything way faster. It's not putting the work in that you need to put in. It's just taking the easy way out. If you're taking a fat loss medication, if you're taking a steroid, if you're taking any of those things, it is a quick fix. Now, some of the things you need to do. Sometimes you're having a lot of trouble losing weight. You need something to help boost a little bit. So like a fat loss medication is okay. That makes sense. But a lot of times you have to put in the work first. You have to try to do things that actually get you where you need to go first. Like people don't build a good base. Like there's no reason for an everyday average Joe to just start taking steroids. Especially if they have no physique, no strength, no muscle. And the same thing for someone trying to lose weight. There's no reason you have to start taking a weight loss medication right away if you haven't tried to change your lifestyle, start exercising, and do things like that. And that's why this thing annoys me, because the enhanced games is just trying to sell us all those things that are quick fixes that is a pain in the neck. We don't need more of that. We need less, I would say, if anything. People need to make.
You want to know
lifestyle
what's even
changes.
funnier though? Like they're trying to sell you like the peptides and the drugs and stuff like that. You want to know what's even funnier?
What's that?
They're selling T-shirts and hats. So you can tell all your friends at the gym that you're doping and non-steroids.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh yeah,
And
I'm
like,
taking steroids.
I want to buy that enhanced.
It's
Oh,
just
so
so
dumb.
silly.
But at the same time, I want to see what they can do. I want to.
Yeah. I mean, I can't deny that, but
I'm
it's
not
so
like
silly.
I'm not proud of it. Like I'm very curious. I'm like, well, all right. Like, is it that going to be that much better? It's the one thing that we all imagined as kids. Just like if we just put them on a bunch of steroids, what would these athletes do?
Sir, they even have a hormone therapy for women.
I know I saw that, and they have what you call testosterone and something called Pump Plus. So
So remind me later to complain about something that I saw on here that we won't talk
Okay.
about on the podcast.
I no, but my what you call it? My wedding is just about a month away, a little over a month away. So I'm curious. You think the Pump Plus will make me look like in my suit?
No, it's probably just
Think-
going to make you look fat because you've been
do.
been a little slacking recently, sir. Oh, it's a good
I
tone
do.
down, baby. Oh yeah.
do. I do. I'm practicing. Sorry.
Oh, that's actually too funny. I wish I had big muscles. I'm such a fat lard.
Oh man.
Sir, is there anything else you wanted to talk about with this topic? I feel like we sort of talked about everything and sort of went all over the place at the same time.
No, I mean, right now there's other than that, like it starts on May 24th, so we still have some time, and we'll touch back on this maybe in the middle of it, just to see what the enhanced games are doing, see if any world records are broken, see what these losers are up to.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it next week and give a sort of a rundown of how we think it's going so far. And it will be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, well, we'll update you guys along the way on our how we're getting enhanced by not doing it.
We're enhancing our brains by watching and seeing what the limits of humanity is, and then
For science.
Yes, for science, and then silently judging. And
No, I'll outspokenly judge them.
you know what else was science, sir? Never mind. Never mind.